Thank you very much for your time. It's an echo. Yeah, my name is Alphons, as you heard, and my surname is Koruhama. All the way from, heading from the Kunene regions, a Higba by birth and breed, and I'm in IT professions. I have a master's in computer science, and been doing much work in research in indigenous knowledge preservation using technology to preserve indigenous knowledge. And I founded a company that you can see on top called Himba Science and Technology. So where we try to develop software to solve Namibian problems. So basically today I'm going to do just a small presentation on what we are doing at Himba Science and Technology, and a demo of what related to what we are here for, which is Python. So that's, without not wasting time, I'll be given 25 minutes, and I'll be able to deliver in those 25 minutes. I will not take time. So, as I said, I'm talking about infrastructure. We are building infrastructure for the Namibian problem that we are having, because what happened? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so, what we did at Himba Science and Technology, we developed a car hailing app called Ronda. Ronda is a Hero word that means clamp or jump or just but clamp. Yes, that's the right word. He said Ronda, wherever you go, where we can be able to book your trip for a long distance, buses, small 7-seaters between towns, countrywide. So it was rolled out this year. In January, that's when we roll out. And also in the pipeline, we have another app coming, a web-based application called Namib Marketplace. We want also to do digital about buying and selling in Namibia. Yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about, but what is more interesting about the two, that's where it's on the base here. So what we are having on those two application platforms, we develop an alert buttons. Either maybe you're in a cab or you're in a car and it's having a breakdown, or somebody trying to rob you, where you can press a button for assistance. So what I'm going to develop today, or speak about today, is about the response to accidents or any crime that is happening using such platforms. So as you know, Namibia is a big, vast country that have that's why we have a lot of people traveling across the regions. Time is expensive for the response. Most of the time you have people who are having a car breakdown somewhere, and they take time for the response even in town. It's also delay, and you know delay costs money and life. If you look at the global index or look at the global news, you say 1.3 million people die annually on road accidents. That 20 to 50 million are injured, and Africa is the highest when we come to people dying in accident. That's why we thought maybe what can we do for Namibia, for instance. So in Namibia, you know, 100 people most of the time, especially during festival season like the one we are coming on in April. There are a lot of people that are dying during car accidents. Thousands lost life. There's a lot of delays when we come to the rescue teams to go to the site. It's because there's no infrastructure in place. So what is the gap there? We respond, but we respond. It takes time, and most of the response is mostly telephonically. You call, maybe you're in between Ogahanja and Kopapes, between Ogahanja and Windu, there's a car broke down, you have to call. There's no infrastructure that you can use, or WhatsApp, or word of mouth. Sometimes it's radio, you call the radio that there's an accident somewhere, and all those things that take place. So what happened at Himba Science and Technology, what if Namibia had a digital infrastructure that can be able to connect passengers with drivers and also the response team to this event? That's what we were thinking, or that's the question that we're asking. And I said this in agency because transport never stops. Every day we take transport. If you came here, we came in a car, we didn't walk. And emergency don't wait. I mean, so accident doesn't wait. every minute of a delay can risk life. So what we built, at Embassan Technology, we built what we call a marketplace. A marketplace, in one of the interesting things is delivery, that is in a marketplace, but the car hailing is Ronda. So what we built there is an emergency control room. So from here, we just pause a bit and go to the emergency control room, just to show you how does it work, to demo. So as you can see, oh, it's not there. Come and help the technical team. What we did, what we want to set up is a control room in our office on the bigger screen, like this one, where when somebody's traveling and they got an emergency countrywide, because the app is for long distance countrywide, they can be able, when the trigger's done from the app button, can reflect in our office, and reflecting like the way it's reflecting now, this red button, and when you click on it, it does zoom. It take the geographical location of where the event or this trigger is taking place, and also pull the nearest response that you should call. And that tried to solve the problem, because sometimes the person call you between Gobabes and Windhoek, and he doesn't know how many kilometers away from Windhoek and how many kilometers away from to Gobabes. It may be 50 kilometers to Gobabes, but the police that they call is Windhoek police. But the system can be able to pull data and tell you the nearest town and the nearest response that can respond to this event. And that's what we developed using AI and also Pythons to do the analytics, and have also can be able to detect the hotspot where the event is taking, most of the event taking place, and also give an AI predictions that maybe because of the weather and all those things, this might happen. That's simply what the control room is all about, and it connects two platforms of our company that are working on delivery and long distance traveling. Let me go back to the presentation and I'll be able to be done. So what you see on the view is the beep sounds, blinking of alert, live map zoom, and the nearest town identified. Then you'll be able to respond quickly. And why it matters, because the faster response, you have low losses, because your people can come to the scene very quickly, and the high trust, and trust is economical infrastructure, because now you have people that are always on your side. And that integrate tow-in, integrate ambulance, and all those things. We have, some of them have been in partnership agreement that we are working on. And why did we use the AI and Python? It's the tools chosen for agency because we didn't have enough time, because one of our apps is already in the market and we had to respond to that so that we can have a control room at our office. It's not about maybe a hyper because it's a good software that we can use, but it's for solution-defined patterns. Python ensure clarity and back-end logic and control logic. And also, it was quicker to get this software within a week to be able to have this, and also have data access. So the economical impact, the digital safety enable digital comments and safety protect movement. So, and what we are doing is locally ownership, we have ownership locally, it's built in Namibia, maintained in Namibia, owned by Namibian. So the big idea is agencies need infrastructures, and infrastructure need vision. So let's build a system that responds when it matters. Thank you. Few questions. I might not be technical, but let's come to some few questions.
Please. Right here.
Good morning, my name is Satya. And since you say that there is a gap between emergency responses, what do you think is the biggest technological gap what do you think is the biggest technological gap in emergency responses in rural Namibia? And if you think we can help solve it as students and learners, how do you think we can help solve it?
So, okay, can I answer or must I wait for one more?
No, go ahead.
Okay, good. So the big gap, one of them is communications. We have a lack of communications because of our infrastructure that we don't have, network in certain area, and in one of our system on marketplace, what also we use access to devices like smartphones and all those things, because most of the people are using public transport, having small phones. So on the other platform, what we do, we use also USSD application for the response, where you can just send a text and that communicate it as an alert to our systems. I hope I answer your questions.
Okay. It's me.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so firstly I want to say that that's congrats, because a lot of people just complain without making solutions. So you made a solution to a problem instead of going around and saying this is a problem without a solution. So thank you for that. But where can we install it and what? No.
I mean the app.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where can we install it, and what do you think about the people who don't have internet access? Can they use this app as well?
Thank you very much. Are you a student or a teacher? Thank you. For these people who have a phone like me, because I see some of my sisters here have this smartphone, iPhone. The iPhone is coming in 2 weeks' time, but the Android is there on Play Store. The Ronda app, there is Ronda right here, it's on the Play Store. You can be able to download and be able to start using it. And as I said, the marketplace will be able to launch on Friday, this coming Friday. And that one will be, first we start with the web-based applications. And that one, for the people that have smartphone, we make it for USSD application on the other platforms where you can be able to use. But that one is for actually buying and selling, and also logistic-wise, you want to send your stuff to Wabe's Bay, then you can just book on a USSD, like a small phone. People come and pick your stuff and they deliver, but you can be able to track it. If you have a laptop or something, you can find that thing in our website and be able to track. Thank you, my sister.
Good afternoon. I'd like to ask for your emergency control room system. Is that isolated to your software, or will that soon, maybe in future, be working with maybe like response systems like the police and hospitals?
So what we did is hosted in one of our websites, but what we did, we linked up with other institutions, but the police didn't go with, but we have a company that in the response that we partner with. As soon as it will reflect in our office, it will also reflect in their office, because they are working on the response part. But we are in a talk to go to the police. Since we started January, if you go to government institutions, mostly they want data. So we are busy trying to build that so that we can approach the government for the response. Yeah. Hey, students are asking questions.
I would like to ask, can the system take multiple responses from different geographic regions and still run all the processes that it does for one signal?
Yes, it can. But they're clicking now, because what we had to do, the patching, that there will be somebody in the office who can be able to depatch. But we also welcome students to come and help us to advance it. That's why we are presenting to young people. If you want to do more advanced, that we can be proof on what we are available for that. But in the meantime, it's coming to the office, and the officer should be able to click and dispatch to the nearest responder.
I think this needs to be the last one. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. My question is that now, since you found a solution to a problem, right? For the grade 11s that have computer science and have a portfolio to give in is 30% of their marks the final year. Can you please give us a way on how to do the things? Because now we look for problems, right? But then there are certain solutions that will not answer the question.
I didn't hear your question. Can you rephrase it again?
There are grade 11 learners, right?
Okay.
That have a portfolio to give, coursework, a project to give at the end of the year. Now we have to find a problem and then have to give a solution to it, but like we have to give it in codes, also documentations, but then
No, okay, now I hear your questions. So I think this platform allow you to meet with experts that you can be able to, we can give you a numbers so that we can mentor you in those type of things. It's a matter of mentorship, I think, that you are asking for guidance and all those things.
yes.
But if you have a problem, then you have a mentor who can be able to guide you through that. So and this is a platform. It's good that you are here, that you can engage with our expert here, Mr. Muhewe. There's one pending question there.
We're out of time because we need to move on. So a big thank you to Alphons. Thank you. Will you be around for the rest of the day? Will you be around here for the rest of the day for people to come to talk to you? Yeah, great. Okay, well, come and talk to Alphons.
Yeah, but I didn't come alone. I wish I almost get to be fired at work. Yeah, my boss is there. The lady who is the admin. If you are looking for a job and everything, please speak to her.
Thank you very much. And now we have our next speaker.